Hello everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Nori and this is Norelis Budgets. Thank you for being here. I have a slightly different video. Not slightly, completely different video. I am going to be using, I have my binders here because I have to get the calculations out of them. So those are here for a reason. In this Hello Kitty pencil case, look at how cute it is. It's holographic. And it has like a little, I don't know why it has that. Maybe to carry it. Oh, how cute. I didn't realize it has like a little, whatever. This Hello Kitty pencil case, which I love. Look at how cute it is. I have my midliners. To my mild liners, excuse me. I call them midliners, mild liners. And I have a bunch of other highlighters up here, but I don't necessarily need all of them right this second. So I'm just gonna use what I need. I have those here. I have my pens. These are my treasured pens. I have, well, this is also a treasured pen. So let me show you. I have this one that I bought from the Budget Princesa. I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole. This one from Shelly's Crafty Corner. She made it for me. Look at how cute. This one from Lisandra. She bought it for me. This one from Lisandra. Love it. This one from Lisandra. Look at how cute it is. It's all Hello Kitty. This one from what is her name? I have it over here. Sorry, I gotta look. Creations by Muñeca. This one from Pansy Budgets. I love it so much. I use it all the time. You guys see me use it all the time. This one it says Trust in the Lord. This was from I know your last name and I can't remember. She sent me group plays and she sent me her coloring book. Brantley is her last name. I'm so sorry I forgot your first name, but I know exactly who it is that gave me this pen. She's amazing. She's so supportive of me. She buys all my things and helps me out. This Starry Sky erasable pen is from Lisandra. It's a clicky erasable pen. I like it, and I've been using them. This is from Baddies and Budgets. I got it in my advent box. It's so cute. It's really heavy, like really sturdy, and it's like a twisty one. And then I got this one that I bought from Temu. This is just a black Sharpie. This is my favorite pen in the whole world. It's the Energel liquid gel ink. I use that pen all the time. And the reason why I'm showing you the pens is because I'm going to be working on my bullet journal today. And pens are a really important part of the process for me, just like highlighters and markers are. So I want to show you my equipment because this is like the first video in the Hello Kitty container from Erin Condren. This is my first video in this series, and I won't do this all the time. I'll do these probably once a month because that'll update everything once a month. And yeah, so I also, just so you know, the Energel also come in this colorway, but that was a pink one for breast cancer awareness. So that is my pens. These are my mild liners. I don't know why I keep calling them mid liners. I like them because they have a chisel tip. Hopefully you can see. And then they have a marker bit. There we go. So anywho, so this is my bullet journal. Let me zoom in slightly. Ooh, that's too much. So let me pinch in. All right, there we go. It's like a little less than halfway zoomed in. I don't want to be too far away and then you guys can't really see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So this is a bullet journal. I purchased this on Amazon. It cost me a little under $20, I want to say, or a little over $20, but it was around $20. I think it was like 19 and change. And I got it the next day or a day and a half later. It's really beautiful. Ignore that little ink stain right there. That was me using my inks. And it has this really beautiful mauve moon celestial theme. And it's like a lavender purple, like a blurple, I want to say. It's like between a lavender and a purple. And the brand is Bouquet or Bouquet, B-U-K-E. I have it in my Amazon storefront if you're interested in purchasing it. That gives me a little kickback if you buy it on there, if you want it. They have it in a bunch of different colors with a bunch of different designs. It comes with 3 different bookmarks, which is awesome. And as you can see, I just wrote my name. And then I left this page blank because it gives me anxiety. And I opened up to the first spread, and what I did is that year at a glance, I did that right here. And then I took some sticker paper and I printed a calendar and put the stickers there because I didn't want to have to draw it by hand. And I wrote July, August, September, October, November, and December. And then I wrote total savings, focus for the month, big accomplishment, wins, opportunities. So we're going to be recapping July because we already started August. And then at the end of August, we'll do it and, you know, whatever. So that's year at a glance, so I can see those 6 months, which I like. So I'll do, like, if for next year, I'll do 6 months back to back. So I'll do year at a glance, 6 months, and then 6 months after that. So I have the recap for July, focus for the month. And then August, September, and October. And I drew this by hand myself. You can print it and stick it down. You don't have to write it if you don't have, like, if you feel like you don't have the pretty handwriting. I don't have pretty handwriting. I just don't care. Recap for November and December. And then I have my trackers here. So I want to start keeping track of what I do. And I like the aspect of bullet journal because you can use what you have. You can do all of the things that I'm doing right here and you don't even have to spend $1. Go get you a notebook that you might have in your house because we have a million trillion notebooks. Like, we have these kinds of notebooks. We have the composition notebooks. We have all kinds of notebooks. Get whatever notebook you have in your home. You don't even need to go out of your way to spend money. I bought this 2-pack of composition notebooks that were Hello Kitty for like $2 somewhere. And look, you can do it in a composition notebook. Like, this is a cute cover, but you don't have to get one like this. You can get the ones for back to school right now, which are like 50 cents in the aisle. And or you can use one of your kids' old one or one that you have bought for something else and you never used it. So you can use one of these to do it as well. You don't have to spend money and buy it. I spent the money because I like journals and pens and all that. So to me, this is exciting. All right, so I decided to make an emergency fund tracker. So I'm going to start here because this is where we're going to focus on. So the goals for 2025, I looked back on my Hello Kitty planner. There reached 2K in my emergency fund, fully fund my 1 month ahead, save 1.5K, so $1,500 for Christmas, complete the 100 envelope challenge, and push on the 10K challenge. That used to be finish the 52-week challenge, but I didn't really start it. I only partially started it, and I decided to invest it in the 100 envelope so I can push it along. So I just put push on the 10K. So I'm not necessarily expecting to complete it. I just want to start diving into it more because right now I'm just putting in the tinies. So the emergency fund I have right here, each box equals $100. So then it's $1,100. Let me get closer. $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700, $1,800, $1,900, $2,000, or $2,000, $2,100, $2,200, $2,300, $2,400, $2,500, and $2,600. So what I did, that's way over my $2,000 goal. But I put right here where I reached my goal for 2025. So if I want to stop right there, that is completed, checked off. But I have some, you know, extra spots if I want to do it. And then I put $1,000 start. So I started the year with $1,000. Then I'm moving over here to Christmas 2025, and Christmas 2025 is the same thing. So I have $100 for each box. I started at 100 all the way to 2,000. My goal is right here, which my goal is 1,500. So I put goal for 2025, and then anything after that is bonus money. And then Black Friday, I set myself a goal, which is extra. This wasn't part of my 2025 goals, but I want to do this. Bonus savings. I want to do $400 for Black Friday spending that I have separate from Christmas. And then my 1 month ahead, I have it to $47.58, which is the total. It's a little less than $47.58, the amount I need for 1 month ahead, but I rounded it up to that because each box is $61. So if you can see, I did 61, 122, 183, you know, all the way there. So that's the way I could do it that it fits. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. by 6 down. That's how many boxes I had, calculated that amount. So each one is $61 and it'll equal $47.58, which is a little above my 1 month ahead, just a few dollars, but it's close enough. Then for my Puerto Rico trip, which is a big trip that I've been planning, $4,500 I want to save to go to Puerto Rico. I don't need that much money, but I want to save because I want to have, like, I can have the, like, clothes, I can buy food, I can do spending, I can do everything and anything I need and not have to touch anything. And if I had any leftover, I can use it for something else. And then that's where it ends. But then I thought that I would love to keep track of, what was it? There was something else I thought about. I forgot already. So I'm going to put a sticky note here because I might need it for something later. And I'll put any ideas that I have for the future there. So what we're going to do is that we're going to start with our July recap. So let me get my Hello Kitty notebook. As you guys know, I got this last year from Erin Condren, or at the beginning of this year, I can't remember. And I got it customized. It says Norelis. And it's a great quality notebook. It's so good. Like the paper, this for a bullet journal would be perfect. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to put my total savings for the month was $1,539. Okay. The focus for the month was Christmas in July. My big accomplishment, I was able to hit 1K in Christmas fund, which was awesome. My wins: finished Christmas in July. It's good to reflect on this. Opportunities. What could I have done better? I feel like as far as savings, what I could have done better, I don't really have anything that I could have done better because I feel like I did what I wanted, which was Christmas in July. But I guess I could have focused on current binders instead of having so many dollars spread apart, which is why I combined all the money in August, at the beginning of August on Monday for my 100 envelope, because I had way too many envelopes and binders with way too much stuff that was random. So I feel like that's a good recap for July. Then over here, I'm actually going to write down more. So for, I'm just going to write Christmas in July 2025. I'm going to write some notes for myself. It was a big success. All the freebies were used up and almost completed my Christmas savings book. Reached over actually 1K, but I'm just gonna put over 1K because I took some money out to buy a gift, but it still counts. Reached over 1K and used minis, tinies, and the $1, $2, and $3 method. That's all we did, and we did so much, you guys. So that is so motivating in itself. All right, so let me get my, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video because I'm going to be decorating as I'm doing this, right, and like doing stuff. So what color will go good with this? I feel like pink will go good with this whole yellow and purple theme that I have going on. Because I have to add other colors. Like, it can't just be these two. And I like this teal. So I think those two colors are going to be my, like, add-on colors to add some color. So this is the mild liner. And like I said, the color in this one is blue-green. And then this is another mild liner, obviously. And then this is in pink. So that's what these are. And then the purple that I used, if you guys want to know, the purple that I use is this one, which is violet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, violet. I'm going to leave that to the side. And then the yellow that I use is gold. It's called literally gold. So it's this color. So I'll leave that there. And the pen that I'm using right this second is the Energel liquid gel ink. Okay. So that was the accomplishment. That was the recap of the month. I feel really good about that. You guys were so supportive and I loved hearing about your savings. So now I'm going to do the breakdown. So I'm going to write, I'm going to put like 2 rows of ink, and then I'm going to do, how should I do it? Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3. I like the dot grid or grid paper because I can count the spaces and kind of keep them consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 1539 right here, which is what I saved for Christmas. 100 envelope. I'm going to write where I divided all the money. Emergency. I wish I would have been doing this all year long, but you live and you learn. Oops, you guys can't see it. I just looked at the monitor. Month ahead. $10K challenge and sinking funds. Oh, the other day I spent time with Enzo and I I had to empty like his sinking fund. We went out something called treasure hunting, where you go out to stores and you like, well, that's what he calls it. Treasure hunting for him means you go to the store and then you find monster trucks, because he's obsessed with Monster Jam and monster trucks. So anyway, so we were looking for these specific ones that he had in his head. I didn't even know what they were. And so we had to go to Walmart, Kohl's, and Target. And we went on this hunt, me, my sister, and him. And he was having the time of his life. He woke up, got ready, was waiting for me, picked him up. I tried to dress real cute for him because I know that he would like, he loves like me in pink and sparkle. Like he thinks it's so cute. Anyway, so I wore some like hot pink pants with a black tee, and then I wore some like Y2K, you're gonna throw back to my girlies, Y2K butterfly hot pink clips, like back like Y2K style. And then I had my pink ones, and I was like, oh, and I had my pink backpack. I had all the pink things. So when he saw me, he was like, oh, you look so pink. It's so cute. I was so cute. Anyways, we had so much fun. We went and got Starbucks. Then we went to shopping. We went to 3 stores. Then he got a Happy Meal because that's what he wanted. He was finally allowed to eat a Happy Meal with me. So we went and got a Happy Meal. And then they have a Hello Kitty, like Ninja Turtle collaboration right now. Oh my gosh. He's such a collector. And he was like so excited to get them for me. And, long story short, it was so fun. I had such a fun time. I'll post some pictures on Instagram so you guys can see them over there. So if you follow me on Instagram, there's a link below. If you don't, you can click on it, head on over there and see pictures of us together. It was the cutest because I don't edit my videos, so I don't want to have to add them to this video. So just head on over to Instagram. All right, so Christmas, we saved $530. My 100 envelope, I ended up doing $365, which ended up being 5 envelopes. For emergency fund, we did our typical $100 a month. For a month ahead, we did $197 for 1 month ahead for the whole month. For 10K, we did $110. It was $102, but I rounded it up to $110. And then sinking funds, it was $237. It was less than that when I actually made my video because I had to take some money out to do my nails. So that's the total. That's how I dispersed the money. I was very happy with this outcome for the month. I'm going to bring it up so you guys can see it. So that was the breakdown for the month of where I put my money. And keeping track of everything is so, so important. You guys, like, I am keeping track of everything because I want to hold myself accountable. And one of the big things, this is a Midori notebook. Hold on. I was meaning to do this the other day and I didn't, so I like writing my name. Anyways, so this is a Midori, just so you can, oh, I don't think you can see the logo, but MD notebook, Japan. This is a cover on cover that you can put on it, like a clear cover, because it's such a pretty paper. Anyways, so here's my testing page where I test my pens. And then here, I went in, and this is just a few days of spending, you guys. I was paying bills and everything, but I color-coded what everything means, like what's business, what's bills, what's savings, what's blah, 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 blah. And then I calculated all of my spending in all my 4 accounts, because I have 4 checking accounts. And oh my goodness, I broke it all down and how much I need to pay myself back and all that good stuff. And it's so important. And I have another page because obviously August has just started. And this was just for a few weeks after 1 paycheck. So I told myself no more card spending because I paid myself back for a bunch of money that I spent. And then, yeah, I keep track of everything. So I'm going to be doing this as well. So if you guys want to see this, let me know. And I'll make a video about my spending because I love it. All right, so that's my recap for July. I don't really have anything extra to add. I don't really want to get too crazy because it doesn't really matter right now. So there's that. So we're going to leave the recap for August alone. And I'm not going to write anything here. But I am going to put that the focus for this month is using my savings books, which, as you know, I've been working diligently at. And then another goal is finishing the 100 envelope challenge. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to highlight my responses because I feel like it gets lost in the black and white aspect. So I'm going to alternate it. So one's going to be teal. All right, so those are my responses. And then since I finished that one in blue, then I'm going to start the next one in pink. So then this means that this is going to be highlighted in teal. All right, perfect. So there we have it. My recap for July. So I'm going to leave that as is. I'm not going to add anything. I have this space over here. If later on I want to write anything, I can. Or I want to put a sticker or something, I can. But I'm going to leave it blank for right now. And then I'm going to skip the recaps because we're done. And then we're going to move on to my emergency fund. And I'm so excited about this. I've been using my $1 at a time. Okay. So as you guys know, I've been doing my $1 at a time. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm only going to track the stuff that's actually done. Okay. So I'm not going to focus on the stuff that's like partly started on the 1 month ahead. It's different for the, I mean, on the $1 at a time. It's different for the 1 month ahead because it's all like just one icon of whatever. So all right, so I wrote a sticky note for myself for the total. So what I did is that I went through this book. So this is my $1 at a time. Let's start there. Let me zoom out again. Oh no, that is really zoomed out. You can see my pajamas. I'm in my PJs. All right, so this is my $1 at a time. This is available for sale. Right now it's Friday, so my Etsy launch is up. You guys will be able to get my items, so head on over there if there's anything left. This item is available for physical over there right now. I only have a few, so if you want to get it physical, you can. If not, you can get the digital download. So $1 at a time. I didn't count this one that I had already started because it's not done. I didn't count this one because it's not done. Because I won't be able to tell where I counted and where I didn't count. Like, did I count that one last time or did I not count it? So I don't want to be messing with that. So these three. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to, even though this one has $20 to finish, I'm not going to count it. I'm going to just count the completed. So I went through and added them up. So 42 for this one, 84, 100, 60, 42, 240, and 30. Okay. That is the ones completed in my $1 at a time. This book saves you $1,000. Okay. And I love this because for me, it's an emergency fund doubler. But once I'm done with it, I'm not going to be working on my emergency fund for this. I'm going to use this for another goal that I might have. Okay, so I'm going to clean it all up and use it again to save $1,000 for something that I'm working on. So we're going to go here. So we started the year 2025. Now let me zoom back in. All right, so we started the year 2025. I just want to make sure you can see everything. All right, with $1,000 in my emergency fund, I was able to fund it again. And thank you to you guys for your support and my AdSense and all that, because that's what's been helping me save this money. All right, so I have $598 in completed. So $598. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what I'm gonna do is that even though I'm not at 1,600, technically I'm at 1,500, I'm gonna color the $2. It's fine. I know I have the $2. I just have them in another challenge. So when I add it, I already know that I added it. But I'm gonna leave myself a sticky note that said saved $598 filled to 1,600, because I just want to know what I did where. So I will leave this sticky note for myself in here. I just want to do that because, you know, you forget sometimes what you do. And I have no problem writing myself sticky notes. So I'll put that here when I'm done. But right now, I'm going to do my pink and my teal, and I'm going to fill it in. So we're going to stop right. So pink, teal, pink, teal, pink, teal. So I'm going to fill in the last one because I don't want to mess this up. $1 at a time. As you guys know, that's my motto that I live by. So I made sure to write that because it's my $1 at a time book as well that I'm using for it. So it was like a double. I always say that to you guys, and I mean that. All right, so I have my teal, and then I did the 1,600. I just want to stop there because I don't want to keep coloring it and I mess it up, you know. I know I have more than $1,600 saved for my emergency fund because I have 3 challenges that are going. But I don't want to, because like the one that I have, I'm going to actually put that right there. So the one that I have here is going to be a savings of 42. A savings of 210 and a saving of 150. So 598 plus 150 plus 210 plus 42 is $1,000. Okay, I know that I'm gonna have the $1,000 when I'm done. I'm just coloring the ones that I've actually finished. You can do it however you want it for your bullet journal. I'm just doing that because I just know that works for my brain. I had so much fun doing this notebook the other day, like creating it and putting it together. And there's a million different ways that you can decorate it. You don't have to do it like I did. I just like I've been watching a lot of bullet journal people and like just watch their style. You can also like design it online on a computer on Canva or something and then print it and put it on the page. Like you don't have to do it like I do it and draw it yourself. But I don't care. I like drawing. I like coloring. I like all that. I'm a naturally creative person. So for me, it was a great de-stressing time. All right, guys. So this is a visual interpretation of where I'm at. I've already started the other 300 left, 600. No, so it's $400 left. And I am almost done with my, oops. I'm almost done with my 150. So for sure, I know I'll have definitely one more spot next time. And then my 210. So maybe I'll be able to finish those two. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to finish all of them. I don't know. But the point is, I am $400 away from finishing my emergency fund goal for 2025. Anything after that is 100% bonus. So once I reach here, I'm done for 2025. This is a stretch goal. And honestly, like, I don't even need to do it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to push myself because I want to have a nice chunk of change set to the side. And my goals are here, so I'm going to skip that. I'm not checking anything off until I actually accomplish one. All right. So, and then in the month of August, we might not have a ton of progress because guess what? I want to focus on my 100 envelope. So I might not have money to put in here, which is okay because this is a decision that I made. All right. So I'm going to put this back over here. Now I'm going to do my 1 month ahead. Wait, no, my Christmas, excuse me. So let me get my Christmas binder. So this is my binder where I have all of my, no girl, what's wrong with you? This is where I have some stuff, but not that. All right, so these are going to be for later. But here is my, this is from Budget with Liz. This binder is from Brie from Beezy's Things. I made that for myself. I love it so much. This is my personal binder. So I have my emergency fund tracker. And I've been doing the total amount saved. So I am only $200 away, according to this, to get to my goal. I have my hurricane prep savings. As you know, there's a storm brewing. So I'm so glad I have this $200+ here. Christmas is here. So Christmas is the next thing that we're going to save. So let me move all this stuff to the side. Lord have mercy. I just want it to be zoomed in because I want you guys to see like what I'm doing. And I know it's kind of annoying. All right. So Christmas. All right. So Christmas, I was able to save $1,000 when I finished. Let me do it right here. $1,000 when I was able to finish my Christmas in July. Okay. And then I took out $450. So $1,000 minus $450. I don't know how I ended up with $630. Oh, because I had cash. And then I had 1,000 minus 450 plus the cash that I had ended up in 630. So 630 plus 254. Let me do something. Let me calculate correctly. So I have $500 in the bank right now for my Christmas account. $400 for the Switch that I bought. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's $200. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 4. $12.34. That's how much I've been able to save for Christmas so far this year. But from that, $12.34. So let me write that down. Sticky note. Right here. So total saved so far was $12.34, but I purchased the Nintendo Switch 2 for my nephew, which was $450. I like paid the tax and stuff out of pocket, so I didn't have to worry about it. So $12.34 minus $450 equals $7.84. How do I have $8.84? I don't know. $12.34. So $450 for the Switch, $500 in the bank. Okay, that's $950. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 200. 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. and then 4. $12.34. Okay, so I overshot that by $100. I don't know where the heck I got that total from, but that's fine. I'm just gonna get my white out. I miscalculated, so it's $7.84. I wrote $8.84. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. So $7.84, because I have 500 in the bank, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 20, 30. 15. I don't know where this 20 ended up over here. 20. 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. $7.84. That's cool. So I have $784 for Christmas, which is totally fine. But my grand total was $12.34. So what I'm going to mark here is going to be $12.34. Because your girl did the thing, okay? Even though I spent money on a gift, it's a Christmas gift. So the money was used accordingly. So I'm not like, well, I don't have it here. No, it counts. I used it for a Christmas gift. I didn't use it to chill. So since I am at a weird spot of $12.34, I'm just going to fill up to $1,200 because I'm not at $1,300. So I'm going to stop here. And I'm actually going to go backwards up. I think I'll do a whole row a certain color. That way to change it up. All right, so this one. So I'm at $1,200. So I only need $300 to reach my goal. But I need less because I have $34 that I'm not counting. So that is so exciting. Anything after that point is going to be straight extra money that I have for Christmas, which is exciting. I would like to have $1,500 cash. If I did this, I would have $1,500 cash plus the $500 pretty much that I spent already. And I bought him the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm so glad that I did, because I don't know if you guys saw an article. There's an article that came out that Nintendo made an announcement that as of August 3rd, their original Nintendo and their OLED Nintendo is going to go up 15%, which is a lot of money. And then right now, the Nintendo Switch 2 isn't going up in price, but I can guarantee you that it probably will be going up in price. Like, why would they raise the old model and not the new model when the old model is technically out of style? It's not out of style, but you know what I'm saying? There's a replacement one already. So if they're increasing the price on the old one, they're going to increase the price on the new one. That's my thoughts. So that is bananas to me. I'm not excited about that. So I'm so glad that I took the plunge. I had my friends looking out for me at stores whenever they saw one, like, let me know. So I bought it. I'm so glad I did, because now I don't have to worry about his gift, and I don't have to be rushing during Christmas time trying to find this elusive Nintendo Switch and or pay 15% markup for it because I waited till Christmas. So since I have the money, I will be doing that for everybody, anything and everything that I can get for anyone that I know wants something or needs something. And or whatever my plan was for them, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to buy it. So that way I'm not worried. So since I have Enzo's gift, now I just have to worry about the girls, my 2 nieces. And they love Hello Kitty like me. They love girly stuff like dolls and little tiny like things. So I'm going to get them a bunch of little things. Because they're not like into video games like that, like my nephew is. So that's fine. I love buying little cute things for them. So I am going to keep this little note for myself that I wrote here, the total saved, and then the NSW2, so I remember what that meant, Nintendo Switch 2. And then I'm going to put that little note right there, just so I know what I did. And these little pieces of paper, I'm not going to throw them out, actually. I'm going to leave them there, and I'll use them for something. I'll use them for my other journal or something. All right, so you guys, look at this progress. I just need $300 to finish. And it's August, you guys. So, and by the end of this month, hopefully I can do some more damage. Who knows? And then I'll be able to finish this. And then hopefully get to the $2,000, which will leave me $1,500 cash and already $500 spent or so. So that's exciting. So that's Christmas. So we're done with that. Vacation is empty because I used it for this week that I was off in this envelope because I've been home. Cart maintenance, I'm not touching. Cart payment, I'm not touching. Blessings, I'm not touching. Well, I emptied that actually because I had to donate to my, remember I told you about my friend whose child is in an accident? Well, I donated some money to his GoFundMe because they're going to have so much money in, you know, what do you call that? Medical bills now because he's in critical condition still. I haven't really heard of an update. He's still in critical condition. The last thing I heard, he's 17 years old. He was about to start his senior year. So wear your seatbelt, people, and stop speeding. All right, so that is Christmas. So that's that. Then we're gonna go over here. This is my Black Friday savings binder. I have to decorate this binder more. I have this binder really, really, really plain, and it's low-key triggering me. I have my 100 envelope savings in here. I'm gonna move past that. I have my that's what it was. I want to make a retirement one. I want to make a retirement contribution page, but I'll do that off camera or I'll do it in a separate video. Retirement. So I wanted to do that. That's why I was like, what am I doing? I want to do a retirement one. So retirement, month ahead, we already have, and then Puerto Rico, tattoo, and Black Friday. All right, so I'm going to go to Black Friday, which is over here, and I want to do a tattoo one. My priorities are fantastic. Retirement and tattoo. Like, your girl is clearly thriving with two things back to back. I want to keep track of the money that I save for it. All right, so here's my Black Friday envelope. This envelope was made for me from the Budget Princesa. She sent it to me as a gift for like membership. I'm part of her membership. So $120. Oops. I wrote what I want to make and I didn't actually. Let me zoom out. Not out, not in, girl. Okay. So I have $120 for Black Friday. So I can do the first row. Because it will be $125. It's $25 each box. And I have $120. Ugh, that kills me. I wish I had $5, but I'll have more to do next time, which is fine. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my pink, and I'm gonna do every other in pink. So my goal is $400. I have another Black Friday challenge in my dreams do saving for my dreams, and I think that one is $50, so that'll be a nice dent. And then I have one in my long-term savings, which is supporting small business. That's going to go towards Black Friday savings as well. So I have two challenges. That one is $96, one is $50. So that's like around $150 right there that I can add to this. So I know that I can do this easy, especially if I focus on it. So I'm definitely going to work on another Black Friday challenge. I think there's one from Budget with PJ that I might print again. I already used it and do it, but I used it for like a mini or something. I used it during Christmas in July. All right, so I have $100 highlighted. I have $125. I have $120, but I need $125 for this one, so I'm gonna wait. And then hopefully I can do, like, if I finish one of the other challenges, I can probably add a little more next one. So we'll see. We'll see how far I can get. But my goal is 400. This is not a goal for 2025. This is just something that I have like in my head. And I thought I'd put, you know, paper, ink to paper to get that going. All right, so we have our 1 month ahead. But I'm going to skip my 1 month ahead because it's going to take me a while to explain that. And I'm going to go over here. My Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico, I'm not doing tattoo today because I don't have that one ready, but I'll do it for next time. All right, so here we have my Puerto Rico challenge. So this is my Puerto Rico envelope I got from Brie from BZ's Things. This was made by Isabel Gigi. She sent it to me. She's here on YouTube, and she doesn't have a channel, but she does have a username. And she's on Ko-fi and Etsy. She made me this Puerto Rico. And then it has a category, and then it has a tracker. I've been saving since October of last year, and I'm all the way through August. So I've saved $225 so far. I really love this, having a focus on a specific trip. So this is a challenge that Cash and Color Budget made for me, and it's a Puerto Rico trip. So each icon is $25. And I will save a total of $300. I decided to do them a little bit more heftier because I wanted to use this challenge. It's so beautiful, and thank you so much, Maida, for making that for me. So I have saved $225, and it's a savings of 300. My goal is 4,500. Clearly this is not going to get that far, but I just wanted to at least start it. So this will get me to here, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 225. So I have 225, so I can just do 2 spots here, which is okay. It's a drop in a big bucket, and this one's going to be a little bit longer term. It's not something that I'm really focusing on. I'm genuinely doing about $25 a month, so it's not a lot of money. Sometimes at the beginning when I first started, I did, yeah, I've been doing 25, 25, 30, 20, 25, 25, 25, 25, and 25. So I've stuck to 25. So that's been where I've gotten the money that I've gotten. So I have $225. So I'm going to do box 1. And then box 2. So 200 and 4,500. It looks like such a big goal, but I can do it. I don't actually have, oops, I was going to do purple, girl. I don't have an exact deadline for this. I don't know exactly when I'd like to go. I haven't decided anything. I'm also saving in my vacation book over here, which is available for sale right now in my Etsy. I'm doing this. This will be $1,050. So once I finish this, if I finish the $300 challenge, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll get to $1,300 when I finish this one. And that's not me restarting again in my sinking fund, right? So I feel like I'll totally be able to get far when I actually start investing in it like I'm doing here. So I'm not really worried about it. I think it's great progress and I'm cool with that. So yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. And I feel good about it. All right, so that's Puerto Rico. I don't have my tattoo done and I want to do retirement, so that'll be later. And in retirement, this is my Roth IRA that I'm doing extra. So this is extra. I'm at 920. So I think that's awesome. For the year. Oh, not even for the year. Yeah, for the year since January. So I just started doing that. That's a private, like, extra savings on top of my work 401k. All right, so Black Friday, all that's done. That's done. That's done. This is my 100 envelope. Okay. So that's done. I'm going to put this binder over here on my bookshelf. It's a tight squeeze over here. It's okay. All right, so now we're going to go back to my 1 month ahead. Okay, so we did Christmas, Black Friday. Now we're at our 1 month ahead. And we did our Puerto Rico. My retirement and my tattoo are my next ones that I want to work on. And like things like clothing, shoes, all that stuff, I'm not going to keep track of it in here because those are going to be constantly being emptied. These are ones that I hopefully don't have to touch is my goal. All right, so because this is going to take me a really long time to add up, I actually went ahead and did the calculations because I would have to calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 88. So I already did that. So for home expenses, I've been able to save $7.92. So I'm going to add it up as I tell you. So home expenses. Okay, this binder is available for sale in my Etsy today. If you wanted it, I do have a few available right now. Feel free to grab it. I don't have it physical all the time, but I do sometimes, and I have it right now if it's not sold out. And if not, you can get the digital download. So for home expenses, what I like about this is that you pick the amounts. So for home expenses is $7.92. So $7.92 I've saved so far. My goal is $1,760. So I'm like, I got $1,000 left, a little under 1,000. For taxes, I've saved $162. $18 per icon, a goal of $630. For utilities, I've saved $50. For car payment, I've saved, oh, I forgot one. Well, that sucks because I gotta calculate it over here. So 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 130. I don't know what that extra one is there. So let me start over. 792 plus 162 plus 50 plus 130. Okay. 75 for internet, which is one that I was really focusing on. I'm almost done with it because the goal is 90. Subscriptions, I'm at $80. And it's a goal of $192. My insurance is $150. My electricity is $108 saved. My cell phone, I'm at $45. My groceries is at $220. And then my gas money is at $100. So I've saved $1,900, and I have all these extras. I was able to save $1,912. And because this is going to be a big thing if I mess it up, let me recount these just so I don't mess this up. So bear with me here. $1,912. Yeah, it's $1,912. That's how much I've been able to save since January in my 1 month ahead. Okay, that is a ton of money, you guys. I cannot believe I have almost $2,000 saved in this binder, and that's been $197 a month. That's it, you know. Sometimes I did a little more. Sometimes I did 2 icons. So it was about under $400 a month saved. But that is so exciting, and it's chunky, and I love it. This 1 month ahead binder is going to be huge for me, and I love, love, love this 1 month ahead binder. All right, so 1,912. So, wow, you guys. I can fill it up all the way to here. $18.91. So I'm literally like 40 bucks away, exactly $40 away from doing this spot right here. So that's amazing. That's more than halfway completed. Wow. So $18.91, $19.12. So I'm going to do like I did with everything else. So I saved that much as of today. So I'm going to cut this. And I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to put this to the side. And then I'm going to grab my pink and my purple, my pink and my teal. And I'm going to do pink here. So I'm going to color just one whole row, one color. So $18.91 is where I said I was going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do... I'm so shocked that I am more than halfway, right? Because $47.58 is the total I need. Divided by 2 is $23.79. No, I'm almost halfway. Minus $19.12 is... I'm $467 away from halfway. Wow. That's crazy. Right? Yeah, $23.79 minus $19.12. Yeah, $467. So let me see. $47.58 divided by 2 equals $23.79 right here. So this is halfway. That makes no sense. So it's underneath. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, I colored the wrong spot. It's a number I looked at the bottom, so I messed up my own thing. You see, that's why I was being cautious. I'm like, how do I have so little squares if that's halfway? Because I did it in the wrong spot. Because I'm looking at the number above the box, and it's the number underneath the box. So I'm actually going to go in with my whiteout, and I'm going to color that in. It's fine. You can't see it. It's extra white now. So so it's 1, 2, 3. So $18.91 is here. $23.79 is right there. This is the halfway point. So I'm actually going to take the gold. And I'm going to write halfway. Just so I know for reference. So 1891 is right here. So since I did that one pink, I'm probably going to keep it pink. So I should do teal here. So then I have pink on the bottom. All right, so 1891. So this whole row this way is what I'm going to do teal. I like to do where I have to stop because as you saw, I messed it up by just reading in the wrong box. So when I get here, I'm about halfway done with the whole savings challenge, which is correct. And then I'm only $400 away from that. So that's crazy to me. I'm almost halfway with my 1 month ahead, and it's August. And yes, I could have been done with this in June, so then that way I can really finish it before the end of the month. But guess what? Things happened. I had a lot of things come up, good and bad. But not necessarily bad. I feel like 2024 I had way worse. I did a little overspending. I know that I have. I've spent a little bit too much money in my handbags lately. But I've been treating myself for working hard and for doing all the things I need to do. So you got to let a little steam out. And I'm still making so much progress. So now that I finished my 100 envelope, that'll be extra money that I can put for my 1 month ahead, since this is a huge goal for me. And as much as I want to push on my 10K, my 1 month ahead is actually my bigger goal for, you know, for the year than my 10K. So all the extra money that I would have been putting into, like $300+ that I would have been putting in my 100 envelope is going to be going straight in here. So that's going to really help me hopefully get close to getting it done. I can understand if I can't get it done before the end of the year. I won't be upset. My goal is to try to get it completed. And if I can't, then I can't. And if I can, then amen. I have some really big challenges that I'm working on right now, like my $5 challenge, my $10 challenge. All those challenges, I can add them to this to add a bulk of money, you know. So if I do that, if I take all those longer term savings challenges and add it to this, and on top of like my monthly challenges, I can do a lot. I can get a lot done. So that's my goal. That's why I'm doing this $1 at a time. And I'm showing you guys the progress. I'm showing you guys how I'm doing it. Because my biggest thing and my biggest takeaway from you guys is that you guys watch me for motivation, to keep yourself motivated. And I feel like doing this once a month with you guys, it's going to be so motivational, like period, like for you, for me, for all of us. So you can see that things can happen. It just takes energy, and it takes dedication, you know, like really cracking down on my spending this month is really going to help. I'm not going to tell myself I'm going to do a no spend because I feel like it's unrealistic. But I want to crack down on everything that I spend, because that way I can really see where my dollars are going, you know? So yes, so that is amazing. I feel so good about this progress. Oh my gosh. You guys don't even know how good it feels. Like, I am elated right now. I'm trying to cover this little extra ink that I put there, but that's fine. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get this up here so you guys can see it. So I saved $1,912 so far in 2025. I am this far away from halfway, which is right here in the corner where my thumb is. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 at $61. So 8 boxes times 61. Each box is $61. Is $488 from halfway. I think I can do that in the next month once I finish my 100 envelope, since I'm going to focus on that. Once I do that, you guys, I can have halfway done, and I can focus on this for the rest of the year. Push, and get it done. That'll be such a great accomplishment. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how good that'll make me feel. So for recap, because we're at 1 hour, we did our year at a glance. You can make it look however you like. I did my recap for July, like how much I saved, where I put the money, what I worked on. Then I did my Christmas savings. I'm only $300 away from completing my 2025 savings challenge goal, which was $1,500. This is a stretch goal, so I don't need to do it, but I probably will. By Black Friday savings, I am almost here, but hopefully I can get there before the next month and a half or so. 1 month ahead, I saved $1,912, which is almost $2,000. Oh my gosh. And then actually, you know what? Just for shits and giggles here, I'm going to add up how much I've saved in all these categories. So I'm actually just going to do that right here. So as of today's recording, which is what I'm going to track. Okay, so I'm going to do that. That's perfect. So I'm going to put total saved. And then I'm going to put Christmas 1 month ahead. I'm not going to have space now because I wrote. I'm just going to put 1 month. I know what that means. Emergency. Goals, emergency, Christmas, about 1 month ahead. I'm going to put Puerto Rico and what's the other one? Black Friday. All right, so let me do a dash so they're all equal. And I'm going to do a $sign. So they're all equal amounts, you know. All right, so Christmas, we're at $12.34. I'm going to write that right there. Black Friday, we're at $125. I remember that, even though I didn't actually leave a sticky note. 1 month, we're at $19.12. Wow. $19.12. Emergency, $5.98. And then Puerto Rico, 200. Oops. I didn't write how much I had. I had 225. That's what I had total. So 225. So my total and let me do something because I need to have, for whatever reason, I feel like I need to add some teal to this line above just to break up all the pink. I'm just doing a very simple decoration. Like, this isn't even a decoration. It's just some dots and lines, but makes me feel better. So the grand total is, this isn't counting other things I've saved, obviously, or the 100 envelope or anything like that, or the 10K. 4,094. Wow. I never thought I'd do this, you guys. 4,094. Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. And that's not counting my 100 envelope, my 10K, any of that. So that's awesome. So I'm glad that I have that section there now. That's a great spot for it. I'm going to grab some of the purple and I'm going to divide that right there. And I'll take the yellow and draw a little decoration there, just to kind of split the page. All right, perfect. So that is what we've saved so far since the beginning of the year. $4,094. So $598 in emergency fund, almost $600. Christmas $1,234. Black Friday $125. Puerto Rico $225. And then 1 month ahead, $1,912. That is amazing. Almost $4,100. So I hope this gives you motivation to track your progress in a way like I am. You can do this with any notebook that you want, and just kind of draw your own thing, draw your own tracker, figure it out, do what works for you, and put it together. It'll be awesome to see your progress. If you do a video with this, please tag me and let me know, or shoot me an email, let me know that you did, so then I can watch it. I would love to see what your progress is. I think it's absolutely, you know, huge for all of us to know what we're doing. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.